Hi, one person. Who are you? Who's here? Thought I'd come on for a few minutes. I know it's late. Hi, two people. Let me know who you are so I can say hi. What are you guys up to? What'd you do today? Do anything fun? Hi, Georgiana from Kentucky. How are you? Are you new to my channel or have you watched me before? Hi, 4 people. Come on in. 3 people. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. A thumbs something, please. How's it going in Kentucky, Georgiana, and how's your weather? Hi, 5 people. Who's here? Come on in. Hi, Lori. Wasn't that a party? Oh my gosh, the few short videos I've seen, the best ever. You deserve every bit. Oh, thanks, Lori. Hi, Carol Clark. Tomorrow night, Florida's going live, and she has a lot of video. So we're going to show you. Hi, Kathy from Texas. Oh my gosh, you guys, that party was insane. It was so much fun. I'm not kidding. And everyone that was invited, there was, I think, 3 that couldn't make it. 2 of them were out of the country, actually. And the other one, I don't know. I don't know what the reason was. But yeah, so I sent a lot, and Heather's putting something together for it to make it smooth for you guys to watch. But everything will be intact so you can see. I tried to put bits and pieces in there that would give you a little bit of all of the party. You know what I mean? But yeah, it really was. I didn't go to bed all night. There were people there until 5 in the morning. And I'm not kidding. Aren't they the best, Lori? They are so sweet. But yeah, I had people come in from Arizona, Apple Valley, Hollywood. That's not that far, but the traffic's icky. But I mean, the dancing, we danced all night. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, like I said, oh, you did? Oh, good. Between Heather and Florida getting up there, Heather's getting it put together, like I said, so it'll be easy for Florida just to put it on. It'll kind of just flow instead of Florida having to find each segment that I gave her. It'll all be one continuous where you guys can watch it. And I did put a couple of videos of me dancing, not like a wild woman, but dancing. And then a lot I was filming myself because I wanted to capture the moment, and I didn't want, actually, they did play Dancing Queen. But I wanted that to be there. you know, so I could have it forever. So I wanted to do some taping or filming myself. So therefore, I couldn't be dancing at the time that I'm trying to film. And the food was good. Wait till you see. Did you see the cake that Aubrey made? In Florida's video, I put a lot more in there where you can see it. But yeah, it was so much fun, you guys. It was the type of thing where you didn't want it to end because I was seeing people that I hadn't seen in 10 years. So that was fun. Wasn't it adorable? And did you see all the other, were you able to see the other things she made? I mean, she kept bringing out more and more stuff. And I go, Aubrey, you must have worked forever. She worked a whole week. Well, there's Gracie. She worked a whole week on stuff. That she made chocolate covered pretzels that were decorated so adorable. She made Rice Krispie treats that were decorated to perfection. She made a dolce mocha parfait. She had cupcakes and the cake. I mean, it just went on and on. We had a Mexican food. And the decorations, I know, Lori, when I walked in there, I almost started crying. And I thought, Daveda, you can't cry. You can't cry your makeup off. You just got there. And I really did. I thought, I cannot cry. I can't. And then when Aubrey brought in that cake, I thought, oh my gosh. But they decorated all of that. They blew up all the balloons that you saw. And they put up that backdrop, that gold backdrop. Oh, you were, Lori? Yeah, but I mean, everything was so pretty. In the backyard, I mean, they had, and she had all, because she knows I love purple, so she had all different purple lights on, and you'll see that in some of the video. Because I gave Heather quite a few pictures and videos. But oh my gosh, it was so cool. And then at the end of the night, we sat by the fire pit for the people that were left that stayed all night. And we stayed out there until it was like 10 to 5 in the morning. Can you believe that? All night. Hi, Kathy from Texas. Yep, so, because I told you guys I wanted to share it with you. And I thought about going live, there was no way. I mean, there were people, you know, because I had to go and talk to everybody, you know how you have to do at a party. And then with the dancing, the eating, I mean, I had no time. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna put a lot of this video together, give it to Heather, and then Florida's gonna show you tomorrow night on her live, and we'll go through it. Because I didn't know if people, you know, when it's not someone's party, sometimes they're bored looking at it, you know what I mean? And I thought, well, I don't want to bore them, but yet if they want to see it, I want to give them enough to look at so they feel they can get the whole feel of the party, if that makes sense. Hi, Element. And I had hurt my knee so bad the night before the party. Actually, it was 2 nights before. And I thought, oh my God, please, please don't let my knee hurt, because it was hurting so bad. And I thought, how am I going to be able to dance? I mean, I was limping at home. I did everything in my power to try to put things on it and stuff. So I just kept praying and praying. I said, God, please, please. These kids have put so much work and effort and money into this party. If I walked in limping, Jeremy would have, He's not Mr. Warmth as far as showing sympathy. He would have went, doggone it, Mom, what'd you do? What'd you do to hurt your knee? You know what I mean? But when I got there, it was still a little bit hurting. And then once I got on the dance floor, honest to God, it left. It was like a miracle. I'm not joking. And it hasn't hurt ever since, because I kept thinking, oh my God, you know, with me dancing and stuff, even though it quit hurting, when I started dancing, I thought, am I going to pay a price the next day? It hasn't hurt at all. Oh, did you see video, Element? Tomorrow night, Florida's going to have a lot of it for the parties. So she's going to go live and we're going to show you, and then I'll talk about it too. So you guys can see a lot more. But yeah, it was so much fun, you guys. And then, you know, because I couldn't help but think that some of my friends that are there, you got to keep in mind that they're the same age as me. A few of them are older even. And when we were younger, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal, you know. I mean, I've known some of these women since I was 19 years old. And I was always the youngest of a lot of the group. So a lot of them are 74, 75. And all I kept thinking is, God, is this going to be the last time that I ever see them? You know, because some of them I haven't seen since Tanya's funeral. And a few of them I haven't seen since my 60th birthday party. So you figure another 10 years, well, they'll be 85, right? Some of them. And I'll be 80. Crap, can't even believe I'm saying that. But, yeah, you can't help but think that. Yes, he is, Carol. He sure is. Oh, I was taking in every minute of it. Every single minute. And my grandsons, 2 of them came. And tomorrow I'll point them out to you. But, oh, and a lot of the people dressed up in the 70s look. It was so cool. And people were just having a blast. They've been texting me today, saying what a good time they had. It really was. It was so much fun. Tanya's, the guy that she was married to, they had gotten a divorce before she passed, but he's always been in the family, you know, and after she died, he's always been like at Christmas and all the things that we have. And he was there. He brought my grandson. I mean, my grandson could drive himself, but he brought him. They came together, I should say. So, I mean, there was a lot of people. A lot of people. I think there was like 58 people there. So I've been watching the videos over, and see, the drag is on YouTube on Shorts. I can't play it like I want to because of copyright, right? So that's a drag. So I have stuff on TikTok, have a little bit on Facebook. My sons were the Smothers Brothers. Jason, well, he came, and he had this wig on, and I'm going, what in the heck? Because he has really dark hair, and he came in this kind of blondish, caramel colored wig. And I go, who are you supposed to be? And he goes, I'm Barry Gibb. I go, really? He goes, yep, I'm Barry Gibb. Yeah, that was very nice of him. But like I say, he's always been around. He's always stayed in the family. And in one of the videos, you'll be able to see longer of those two dancing, Jason and Jeremy. They're little partiers. That's for sure. And then I have a video that will show the last song was Sweet Caroline, Neil Diamond. Oh, I know, he does have a good sense of humor, doesn't he? And that was our last song, and so a lot of people got on the dance floor and was singing to that, so you'll see that. So I tried to, like I say, I tried to put as much as I possibly could that I thought you might be interested in. And some people might not even give a flip, you know what I mean? And I get it. But for the people that are interested, I wanted to be able to show you. So Flora, he said, sure. And so Heather said, I can put it together for you. So that was nice of her. I know, I love it too, Lori. Oh, and he wore that wig all night proudly. And it didn't seem to itch him at all, because I didn't see him itch his head once. That's right, Element. And I did. I had a very good time. Best birthday ever. Best birthday. And Aubrey's cake, oh my God, I don't know how she makes it so moist. I'm telling you, that cake was to perfection. I mean, the frosting, the texture, because she doesn't use cake mixes. She makes everything from scratch, right? I'm telling you, that thing was to perfection. Oh, I'm glad you're excited to see it, Carol. And like I said, I have stuff on my short, but I can't show you a whole lot like that, So what have you guys done this weekend? Anything exciting? Oh, and the weather, you guys. You could not have asked for better weather. Better weather. I mean, it was, because it's been hot, hot, hot. That day it was 75 and it was cloudy. It was so perfect. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And the very next day was hot again. I mean, it was just perfect. So yeah, that's my story. But yeah, it was something that I'll never forget. It was just so wonderful. And to see all that they put together, be it, the money, the time, putting, setting everything up, blowing up that arch, that balloon arch, just everything. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And the DJ was good. He was really good. And then, of course, seeing my friends, that I haven't seen for years, that was really cool. And for them to see, of course, Jason and Jeremy, a few of them that were there, like 4 of them, like I said, they knew them when they were 2 years old. And one of my friends brought her daughters, which are my kids' age. And I was at the hospital when she gave birth to one of her girls. So they were happy to see each other, the kids. It was a lot of work, Lori. And that's what made me so happy. I mean, just the thought of them going to those lengths to make it so special. It was, it was just, it was wonderful. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And the bartender, oh my gosh, she's cute. She's in some of the video. She was really good, and her sister was her helper that night. And Everly had her last show was the night of the party. And that was her second week of playing Annie in that Broadway. Can't explain what it is. It's a, well, how do you say it? It's a playhouse. But it's an adult, where it's not a kid. It's not like what she's done before. It's where adults and children, it's not a school. Oh, I don't know how to say it. But anyway, it's, so in Annie, Daddy Warbucks was really an adult. It wasn't a kid playing it. You know what I'm saying? And the props weren't like the props she's played with. The props were real props. I mean, what you would see on stage at a real Broadway show. I mean, it was huge. And her last night, when she went out to the back, after the show was over, or the play was over, whatever, you would not have believed the line waiting for her autograph. And I'm not talking kids, I'm talking adults. It was it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. The people that were waiting to get her autograph, and God bless her, she's out there with her little hand making those autographs. But she has really good penmanship. Because I kept telling her when she was little, I go, you keep practicing that autograph because you're going to be using it a lot. And sure as heck, there she was that night. Hi, 12 people. Can you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down any way you want and come on in and say hi? That would be wonderful. I won't stand long because I know it's late. I know I came on late. Thanks, Carol. She is, isn't she? I have to agree. Come on in, 11 people. So it's 1 o'clock back east. Then I talked to my other granddaughter today because her birthday was yesterday, the one that's in Tennessee. So I talked to her for a little bit. Did I tell you guys about my grandson? The one in Tennessee? I don't know if I did or not. This is hysterical. You're going to love this. So, okay, so it's my grandson that's in Tennessee, all right? And he, he's 15. And so in school, he befriended this kid that kind of sat by himself. He didn't really eat with anybody. So Austin felt sorry for him. So he said, why don't you come over and eat with us? And so he goes, okay. So, he went over. This is at the beginning of the school year. So as time went on, they became friends, and they're friends now. So he said the other day, Josh was telling me that the other day he said, Dad, he goes, do you know who Mel Gibson is? And Josh goes, what are you asking me if I know Mel Gibson for? He goes, well, the kid that I told you about that I hang out with at school, he said he said he had to go because his grandpa was picking him up. And he said, all of a sudden I see all these people around his car and they're wanting to take pictures with him and everything. And so he said, I asked, what's going on? And they said, oh, his grandpa's Mel Gibson. And Austin goes, oh, okay. He didn't know who Mel Gibson was. So when he went home and he said to Josh, he goes, who's Mel Gibson? And then, Josh said, well, why do you ask? And then he told him what I just told you. So Josh started laughing and he goes, come here, I'll show you. So he started showing him the different movies that he's been in. And yeah, seriously. And Austin goes, oh, okay. He goes, okay, now I get it. He said, he goes, I couldn't understand what the big deal was. He goes, because I saw him over by this man, but all these people were wanting to take pictures with him. He goes, now I get it. But can you... Austin had no clue. Because the kid never said anything to Austin, And Austin didn't know who he was. So, but I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, so they're friends. And he didn't even eat with anybody. That's weird. But it doesn't surprise me that Austin, went over to him and said, don't eat alone, come over with us. So that was nice. So now they have a friendship. She's something else. I can't believe how much she's grown. I know, Lori, she's 10. And her personality's just awesome. Thank you. Yeah, she sure loved doing that play, I'll tell you. She always gets so sad when it's done because, you rehearse for so long and you become close to people. You know what I mean? And then once it's over, until there's another play that maybe they'll want you for, and you don't know that you'll ever be with those particular people again. But it was so cute seeing her sign those playbills, the programs. It was so cute. Hi, kids. Oh, thank you, kids. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like that little choker. I couldn't get it off, so I had to break it. But I can get a piece of jewelry to put back on there to hook it. But for the life of me, I couldn't get it off. So I finally because it wasn't expensive, and I just pulled it, so I could get it off my neck. Did you like it, kids? Tomorrow I'm going, Florida's having a live, and we're going to show a lot of stuff. Hi, Eve. They say Mel Gibson is very racist. I was shocked, but they say it's true. That's why he has been blackballed. He does very low budget movies now. I don't know. All I know is he went to pick up his grandson at school, and Austin didn't know who he was. You could feel the love your boys and everyone has for you. Oh, thank you, kids. Yes, I love them very, very much. They're good guys. They really are good guys. But they're the same way. I mean, they have friends that they've had ever since, well, some of them were there at the party. They have friends that they've had ever since they were, Jeremy, he was kindergarten with a couple of them that were there. And he's going to be 50 next year, so Yeah, very possibly, Eve. Rumors. But yeah, so if you're not doing anything tomorrow, head on over to Florida's. I think it'll be the same time as it usually is. Because I asked Heather, I go, how much stuff do you want? She goes, give me everything you want. She said, and I'll put it together. I said, well, I just want them to have a feel of like they're there, so they can get the feel of it. I brought a piece of cake home. She had so much stuff. Oh my gosh. And then, oh, she got me the prettiest little thing. I'll probably do a short and kind of show pictures of stuff, you know what I mean? And on the cake, when you look at it, it had that 70 on it, you know, it had the number 70. That thing is so heavy. She had to have paid a pretty penny for that. It wasn't plastic, it was heavy and had like Swarovski on there. I mean, it is beautiful. And she said, Grandma, I got this to put on there because I knew you'd want to keep it for a keepsake. That thing is heavy. Yes, kids, he does. Oh, thank you, Eve. Thanks, kids. We'll look at it quick because I'm going to be changing it before you know it. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking today, I was walking downstairs and I thought, you know what? Next week, I'm going to start getting everything down because it takes me so long to decorate now, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just that I'm getting older. That's all I can say. And I hate to admit it. But that's the only thing I can think of because it never used to take me as long as it does now. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. But it does. And I don't want to rush it. I don't want to, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to take it down and put up the next and take my time instead of waiting and then think, oh, I got to get this done. Then I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? Wasn't that thoughtful of her, Lori? And wait till you guys see it. I mean, it is so, well, you saw it on the cake. But I mean, that thing, because when I first saw it, I thought it was, you know, the kind of thing that you would get at like Party City or something. You know what I mean? The kind of the heavy plastic. Not this one. This one is crazy. So I took one of the, well, what do you call it? The disco balls, because they had glass disco balls all over the place. So I took one of the small ones so I could put it up on my wall unit in my craft room. And then I'll put that 70s that Aubrey put on the cake. I'll have to put it, I think I'm going to have to put it in some kind of foam, a heavy styrofoam, because it's so heavy. I mean, I'm going to have to put it in something where it will adhere and stand up. And maybe I'll put like flowers around it or something. And yeah, so I'll put that up in on my shelf. But those little discos all around that, those were not edible. Those were not edible. But so I kept some of those because I'd like to do a scrapbook with real pictures, you know. And so I kept, like, they had a trivia how well do you know Daveda? And there were 18 questions, and whoever got the most got a nice bottle of wine as the gift. And so I kept some of those papers of what people put, just little trinkets, that I could put into my scrapbooking. You know what? Maybe I could do the scrapbooking live with you guys, like I used to do my coloring, and I can put some of those pages together, and then you'll be able to see pictures because I'll print out pictures to put into my scrapbook too. We could do that. Hello, 10 people. Who are you? Come on in. Keep us company. We won't bite much. Yeah, do you think that would be good? I think so. That'd be fun. And then I could talk about, when I show you a picture, what was going on at that time. I got to get some cool paper together. That would be a neat scrapbook. And then next month, we've got our scary movie night. So I'll try to do pictures of that too and share it with you guys. I might be able to do a little bit of a live on that one because it's only going to be a few people from the family. So that one I might be able to do before we really start watching the movies and stuff. We already have a few of the movies. Jason's got them together. But we do that every year. Oh, Lori. How's everyone doing in your family right now, Lori? Right this minute. In anyone's family, how is all the families doing? Did you guys decorate at all for fall? Any of you? The only thing I dread, and I do dread, is having to get things down from the rafters in the garage. Oh, I would give anything, anything to have a basement. You know how some people have these huge basements that are the size of their house? And you can use some of it for, storage. Oh, I'd give anything for that. Oh, okay, Lori. Yeah, I'd give anything for that. Because it's hard when you have to put everything in boxes, put it on the rafter. I'm almost done with that series, The Morning Show. Do any of you watch that, or have you watched it? I'm in the last season, and I hate waiting every week. So I'm trying not to watch it until it's done so I can just binge watch through. But make sure, if you haven't watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, watch it. It is so good. I told my daughter-in-law about it, and she started watching it now. But yeah, Other than that, I don't know anything. It's taken me a couple days to, that morning after everyone left, I fell asleep for a little bit. And then in the early afternoon, we were watching a movie at Jason's and just kicking back. And then we got Jersey Mike's. And I went home about, I left his house about 6:30 that night. And today I've been, so it takes me a couple days to recoup, guys, when I'm up all night. No, I'm telling you, kids, I don't. Eve, did you see that movie, The Summer I Turned Pretty? Oh my gosh, it is so good. But yeah, I don't have the storage, kids. I don't. And that's why a lot of the stuff I make, I only temporarily make it. Like I have 3 or 4 videos I have to get out really quick because I've made them, but they have to get out because they're for Halloween, fall, And all of them I made to where I can take them apart because I just don't have the storage for them. Did you know they're coming out with a 4th season, Eve? Tonight you had teriyaki chicken and grilled pineapple. Oh my gosh, I love teriyaki chicken with grilled pineapple. Oh, I love it. I love grilled pineapple with teriyaki chicken. And I also put some pieces on my rice. I made my my grocery list, and I'm gonna buy stuff for P.F. Chang's chicken wraps, the Asian chicken wraps, with the chicken, the fried noodles, the rice noodles, water chestnuts, slivered almonds, green onion, and then you wrap it in the lettuce, and then you dip it in the sauce. So that's one dinner. Then I want to make sopita. I want to make that, and then I'm going to make well, I'm on the fence. I was either going to make spaghetti and meatballs or bolognese. So I kind of want bolognese, but yet I still I don't know. It'll be one or the other. And tacos. So what else was I going to make? Oh, chili. Yeah, Eve. It's after they're married. The pictures that they showed at the end where she's in her pajamas and it's Christmas time. And then they showed the card where it said thank you. It looked like kind of like an invitation, but it had writing on it. Well, that's what she was trying to say, is there's going to be another one that they're making, which I'm all down for because I absolutely love that series. Yeah, that's what I'm going to make. I always have to make a list. I've done that forever. So I made a list, and that's what I'm going to have, because I try to do something different. You know what I mean? And I love those chicken wraps from P.F. Chang's. Oh, I love those so much. And make some rice. I can make some rice, some jasmine rice, and just put a little bit of soy sauce, some green onion with it. I think that would be cool. Yes, pineapple hurts mine too, especially fresh pineapple. The can doesn't do it as much as the fresh. The fresh always hurts my tongue. And I used to love those cinnamon toothpicks. Remember the cinnamon toothpicks when we were kids, and they came in that little um, I can't remember what kind of material you call it, but that little bag that, not cellophane, but kind of like, well, not really wax. It wasn't that. I can remember, I can just vision it in my head. But anyway, I used to love those doggone toothpicks. But the thing is, my mouth, it would break my mouth out because of having that cinnamon, that toothpick in your mouth. And I love Red Hot. You know what? Now that I say that, I haven't seen Red Hots. Do they still make the original Red Hots? Yeah, I like the jasmine too, Eve. I like the jasmine a lot. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the fresh, but I'm telling you, every time, and it's so good fresh, but every time I eat it, my mouth hurts. Wonder why. I don't know. So I wonder why it's so hard to find them now. I just thought of that because I wanted to put some, I want to make, oh shoot, there's one other DIY I want to do. Doggone it. I just remembered. I want to do a candy video of making chocolates. Shoot, I can't forget that because I already bought the chocolate and the chocolate's black. It's chocolate flavored, but the color is black. But anyway, I want to make cinnamon candy apples. I always liked the cinnamon, the red. Remember how you had the red hard shell candy apple and it had that cinnamon flavor to it and it was in it and the green apple was underneath? That's the one I want to make. But I need red hots for it. Well, I could put some cinnamon oil, I guess. But I wanted to put red hots. But now I just remembered I haven't seen red hots. Yeah, you remember those cinnamon sticks? God, I used to love those things. Even though they'd hurt my mouth, I'd still want to put them in my mouth. I wonder if Walmart, the big Walmarts would have them in a big box, like the king size box, the Red Hots. There's a candy store in Vegas, so I hear they have all the old favorite candies. Yeah, Florida said something. She was in there. I think she was in the old-fashioned store. I know she was in the M&M store. But I think there was other candies there too. I'm almost positive. Your neighbor told you? Yeah. Are you guys watching anything good right now? Oh, that's right, Eve. I'll look. Because I'm ordering some food from them. I order stuff that I can't find at the store. Easy. I'll order it from Amazon. You have a Sweeties in Arizona with all the old candies. I wish we had something like that. Dang it. That would be cool to get all the old-fashioned, because I used to love Abba Zaba. Oh, I love Abba Zabas. I used to love to get that peanut butter out of the middle. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Love Abba Zabas. I'm going to see if they have Abba Zabas. Amazon. Remember the fire sticks they used to have? And they had all different flavors. They had the apple and the grape, the cinnamon. Remember? You found some Christmas candies you wanted on Amazon? Yeah, I'll look on Amazon. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I used to love Necco. Now, once in a while I can still find Necco wafers. I love the chocolate And I like the black one because it tasted like licorice. I like Necco wafers. Let's see, Necco wafers, Red Hots, Abba Zaba. Remember Look Bars? Those were good. Boston baked beans. The cinnamon toothpicks. The wax lips. I used to love the wax lips. And the wax mustaches. What was the other thing they had? $8 a pound? You can't get them in the box? The Vermont country store has oldie candies. What kind of snaps, Carol? What? Oh, Sugar Daddy. I would pull out every crown in my head if I ate a Sugar Daddy today. Because when I had no caps and all just my teeth, even then, those were hard. You know what I used to do? I would take the Sugar Daddy, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, I haven't seen Sugar Daddy. The little candies in the bag. Not the lollipop one, but the little ones in the bag. Oh my gosh. I just realized that. Well, anyway, I used to take the big one, the big Sugar Daddy, you know what I'm talking about. And I'd put it over the fire and get it really soft. And then I'd put some of it in my mouth. The thing is, when it starts to harden up again, you better pray you don't have a whole bunch in your mouth because your teeth are going to come right with it. And I'm talking even if you have your permanent teeth. I think it is our era, Eve. Oh, it's a catalog store? Hi, CNA. How are you? Long as you're nice, we're nice, CNA. Whether you're drunk or not, as long as you're nice. So that's okay. So YouTube sent you, huh? You saw me from what? You were just looking around and my name popped up? Well, that's nice. Well, thank you. You're definitely nice. Well, those are the kind of trolls we like. A box is $31.90. Are you kidding me? What the heck? You've got to be kidding. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it showed up in your algorithm. Well, good enough for my money. Like I said, long as you're nice, I like nice trolls. I can't believe that price, kids. That's ridiculous. We're talking about old-fashioned candy right now, CNA. I got to find a store that has that stuff. That's ridiculous. I'm trying to think what store would. Maybe Party City might. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Daveda. You never let us down. Why aren't you my neighbor? I need your energy. You doing well? I'm doing well. I just had my kids threw a birthday party for me, Gigi, and Florida's going to show a lot of the videos tomorrow on her live. So if you remember, go over there so you can see it. Yeah, so like I say, if you're awake, she's going on, it'll probably be 10 o'clock her time, which is 7 o'clock my time, which is 8 o'clock, like in Tennessee. Anyway, her regular time. And Heather's putting together, I sent her a bunch of the videos and stuff, so you guys have a lot of pictures to look at and some videos where we're dancing and when my boys are talking, so you'll be able to see all that. You don't have Florida's link? I don't have the means to put it in here. It's Florida Gray Lady. Just do Florida Gray Lady. And you'll see her, and her avatar is like a kind of cartoon. You know what I mean? It's a chick with gray hair. Yeah, that's a pumpkin ceramic. Right there, you're seeing it right. It sure is, CNA. Actually, that's a Mackenzie Child pumpkin that was given to me by Muppets, a friend of ours, last year. Lord bless the weirdos and the weirdness. Oh, good. You have it? Okay. So yeah, don't forget, because then you'll be able to see some of the partay. It'll be fun. No, I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch. Oh, you misunderstood? That's okay. That's okay if you misunderstood. I have a feeling Florida's probably sleeping, and Jay might be sleeping. Heather might be sleeping, for that matter. Because, see, well, for Heather, so it's 10:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. It's going on to 1 o'clock Heather's time. Is that right? Well, let's say 10, 11, 12, 12. It'll be 1 o'clock Florida's time pretty soon, and 12 o'clock Heather's time. The Halloween's scary. You're Eastern, so she'll go on at 10 o'clock your time if you're Eastern, because she's Florida time. So she's 3 hours ahead of me. Because right now it's 10:40. Oh, it's 11, 12, 12, 1, 2. I'm sorry. So it's almost 2 o'clock Florida's time. And almost 1 o'clock Heather's. Because it's 10:43 here. Oh, I know. Does it bug you, CNA? Do you know, I think about that sometimes. I think, and every time I go live, I always think, I need to get a tripod so it doesn't move. I think it every time, and every time I don't. So yes, I agree with you. I do. Oh, I bet you're not as old as I am, CNA. But I know what you're saying, and I agree. Your eyes won't move fast. I'm sorry. You know, you're making me just where I'm going to just have to do it, because now I'm going to think of you when I go on, because I've already thought it myself. So you've just concurred what I had thought about. Because I could just get a little tripod and just talk while the tripod is holding it. And then you guys wouldn't get sick. That is true too, CNA. Gigi, I don't know. Do you think you have us all beat? Because I'm up there. I got to give my time. You know what I'll do tomorrow? I'll tell you what I'll do. Tomorrow I'm going to get those videos ready to go out. So I have those out by maybe one this week and the rest next week. Because then I have to, like I said, I got to get all this stuff down and start putting my Christmas up. And then I got to start doing my Christmas DIYs. Older? Yeah, I'm talking. I don't know that you're older than me, Gigi. Okay, Eve, you take care, okay? Don't stay away so long. Okay, Eve? Thanks for coming in. Kids, you're older than me? Have a good week, Eve. Stay safe. So how is everything going in your world, Gigi? Oh, you're 73? Yep, okay, you are. Kids, did it bother you turning 70? Or did it not? Oh, you want to know how old I am? Gigi? I'm 70. God, just saying that, it just sounds so weird to me. Why? It just does. It really does. I'm not kidding, because it's like, where did that come from? Where did 70 come from? Where? Where? I woke up and I'm 70. What's a flat earther? Okay, how many flat earthers? I don't know what that means. So it did bother you. Yeah, it really, I don't know why, it's just messing with my head. I know I should be grateful, and I am. Okay? I am. Because I know some people don't make it to this age, and I am very thankful that I'm still here with my kids, family, friends. But just knowing that you only got maybe 10 more years, maybe 15, that bugs me. You're 73, Gigi? It scares you that you're going to fall over tomorrow? I need a checkered pumpkin drop link. I don't have a link. It was a gift. It's a Mackenzie child. Today you got at least 20, kid. 20 what? I don't know. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, because I was talking to my friends at the party, right? And I go, you guys, we don't know if we're going to see each other again. And these are people I've known for over 50 years. And it's scary and sad when you think about that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. It's like, okay, when I was 50, I used to think, well, I'm getting older. But 50, you thought, well, I still have 30, 35 years. Well, 30, 35 years seems like a long time. When you get down to this stage of the game, you're going, okay, I'm going to be lucky. Now, I'm talking statistically speaking. Of course, you could live longer or shorter, but statistically, 80, 85, okay? Well, that's 10 to 15 years. How fast does 10 and 15 years go? It's like you snap your fingers and you're another decade. Good, good night, Ev. Evie. Your husband's 76. We have kids that will always need us or someone, so it hurts me to think, oh, I understand that. Because my grandson, he's got autism, and my daughters talked about that too. You're welcome. I'm glad you found him, CNA. But yeah, if I'm being honest, that's what weighs on my mind more than anything, is the time. And then I try to talk to myself, okay? And I say to myself, okay, Daveda, listen. Okay, you're on a downward slope. Okay, we get that. You're no longer over the hill. You're beyond over the hill. You've already slid down, and you are now really on a steep, narrow slope. Okay. But then I say, okay, but you have to be thankful for the time you have left, and you make every day count while you're here. Right? So that's what I try to tell my, hi, Lisa. Yes, I do believe that, Lisa. I do believe that. No, is this the doom saloon? No, this is just reality when you're 70. It's not the doom saloon. Well, I guess you could look at it like that. And CNA, you're right. You're absolutely right. And that's what I try to tell myself when I do start thinking about doom saloon. So again, CNA's right. And you're right again. If you wake up, well done. And that is the truth. If you wake up on this side of the grass, you're lucky. You wake up, you say, thank God I woke up and I'm still breathing. So yeah, I get what you're saying, and I cannot dispute that. Can't argue it, because what you're saying is true. What you're saying is very true. You guys, are we going to start getting cooler weather? I'm hoping for cooler weather. And when is fall again? When do, not fall. Not fall. I know we're in fall now. When is, when we change the clocks? When is that again? You know, Lane, you sound like you don't poop yourself. No, I don't. Thank God. But thank you again for the encouraging words. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't like to say because people take what's said and turn it all around. Look at CNA. Anyone? Oh, how cute. Gigi, anyone tell you they loved you today? Well, that's very sweet, CNA. Good old CNA, trying to give out the positive vibes and the love. In November, is it starting to be later when the days change? You know, I always thought it was in October. Well, CNA, I hope you'll come in again when I go live and see us. And Lisa, that gave us that sweet little message. Lisa Simpson. That was sweet. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm not asking to be my member. I just said to come over if you see me live. I can tell you're a little spitfire. But you're fun. Well, hi, 15 people. Oh, you're going to give me a chance? Well, thank you. That's all anyone can ask for. Isn't that right? My husband's still waiting on a new heart and living off. And made a small cut. Oh, so they took it out, Gigi? Is that all they had to do? Oh, I hope we need to just pray that your husband gets that. So he's on a waiting list? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that they got everything. So it was just small. They got, oh, good. Okay. They got it all May 13th. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, so he's on a waiting list. I will, CNA, before I leave. All right, well, it's 11 o'clock here, later for you guys. So I am going to say a real quick prayer, guys, all right? Father, I just ask you to be with Gigi's husband right now, Lord. Father, just keep your angels surrounding him. Father, bring him a heart to get that transplant. Father, we thank you that Gigi had the surgery and that she's doing great. We pray that she stays that way and everything continues to stay healed, and she will be cancer-free forever. Father, I pray for Lori and her family, everything that she's going through right now. Father, I ask you just to be with her and her family and give them some peace and solace in what they're going through. I pray for everybody that's watching this right now, the people that are in here in the live chat. Bless each and every one of them. Send your angels to be with each and every one of them and their families. Surround them, keep them safe. And for everyone to watch, that's going to watch the replay, that you bless them, keep them safe. Father, we thank you for everything that you do and have done for all of us. And we know that you always walk a step ahead of us. Father, we ask this in your precious Son's name. Amen. Okay, guys, don't forget, they're giving you a pill once a day to try and keep the cancer. Okay, CNA. Love you too. He's a crack up. Anyway, so you can take a pill for that? Okay, Laura, you take care, sweetie. That's good. You know, now that you say that, you know what? Now that you say that, I can't remember if my daughter-in-law has taken that also. Taken a pill. For some reason, now that I think back on it, it sounds familiar. Well, we'll just continue to pray and that everything stays status quo. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you tomorrow night at Florida's, and we'll have fun looking at the videos. Guys, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can, and that is the truth. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Night, guys.